Dream. Hello. Oh wait. Is this? Hello, my name is LittleLegoDude. Welcome back to Teardown. As you see by the title, there is an AC-130 boss. Now, why might you guys might be thinking, LittleLegoDude, where is the boss? So this goes back with one of the old mods I showcased. In this map, I thought it was never going to get any more updates. I thought it was just going to be a map where you fight helicopters once you activate Phase 1 and the other. But they added Phase 3, which, by the title, is an AC-130. So you can actually fight an AC-130 if you defeat the other two waves. The first wave is a Hein, which is the short word for a Russian helicopter. Luckily, I have my minigun on me, so this won't. And this is mod, so you would have to download it. And also, make sure to have parents' supervision when doing this. Because if something like goes wrong, I don't want to get the blame for it. Oh, I died. Well, if you die, you don't have to redo the phases. That's the thing about Teardown. Unless this was the campaign. Which this isn't a campaign mission, so I'm in luck. This doesn't... Okay, the next one I don't know the name of, but it is another Russian helicopter. I know because I saw the... Phase 3. Now that's... There it is. This boss is a little bit laggy, so if it starts lagging... I tested this midstream and it started lagging for some reason, so if it gets laggy, I am sorry. Oh, actually, it's handling quite well today. No, never mind. Yeah, so this is a laggy boss, and also it is an AC-130. For some reason, it's got the Russian symbol on the side of it. I can fly up to it if I wanted to because I have the fly mod on. Yeah, sorry if this boss is laggy. You're not... This boss, I'm guessing the developer is still working on the boss a little bit. Or he's just... Come on, I shot off its wing. It should have died. Now, time to go recover its body for we can have a good look at it. Okay, look. So this was an AC-130. It is killable. Just not from ground range. That's why I had to fly up to kill it. Yeah. LittleLegoDude defeated an AC-130. I don't know why this is a Russian AC-130. I don't think there is a Russian AC-130. Now let's kill it with the parts of the Hein helicopter. This is how you take apart an AC-130. You just hit it with a bunch of stuff. So let's take a good look at the AC-130. It's not in full shape, but... Yeah, so once you shoot it down, if you have the physics gun, you can recover it if it falls in the ocean. Which is good, because then you can get a good look at it. So I have an AC-130 I can use myself, so... But this is an American AC-130. Actually, no, British. The Americans don't own the AC-130, actually, to be honest. So, compared to, well, I can fly up to this one as well. Compared to that one's more bigger in size. This one, the one I can use, I tried using it off stream to fight the AC-130, it's not possible. Yeah, so what you just saw was Teardown at its finest when it comes to boss fights. So technically, this was a boss until I shot off its interior, and if you hit it enough time, it dies. But I'm glad they added an AC, the developer of this added an AC-130 boss. Also, they added this monstrosity. And also, you have a crosshair now, making it easier to hit your targets when using guns on vehicles, which is good. Because I struggled enough with my aim in Teardown. Okay, let's destroy this thing with an AC-130. Let's go with the 100 million. Let's shoot off that hideous tail. I don't know why this is a Russian AC-130. I don't know why. And the camo design just does not fit with it one bit. Actually, I'll probably go check out the mod again, just to see, because I feel like the AC-130 requires another mod, and maybe that's why it's lagging a little bit, because when the developer adds a mod to a mod, it requires you to download some parts to the mod, so that's probably why it might have been lagging. If not, then it's just Teardown is not used to this, so that's probably why. And that's the AC-130 for you. But that's not all I got this stream, honestly. But that was a good fight. I will be doing more tests with it, because I want to see what kills it, what takes forever to kill it. If I sound like I'm struggling to talk, that's because it's very early in the morning. 9 is very early in the morning for me. Yeah, so I have a lot of mods on Teardown. So that's another reason why it might have started lagging, is because how many mods I have enabled at once. I mean, the AC-130 is the first boss that someone's ever made for Teardown, so I'm not surprised. Yeah, I found explosives. This is why you don't give LittleLegoDude explosives, because he'll go yoink. Oh, lame. Wait, is this made out of wood? I don't know why that's made out of wood, but it's a dumb choice. Yeah, and also, I uninstalled all the mods most of the mods I had on Teardown yesterday, because some of them actually did not work properly on stream yesterday, like the TF2 ones. So I got rid of them, even though they had 5. That's because some of these require expansion packs, so that's why it wasn't functioning correctly. I didn't notice it. The developer forgot to put that in the description. And then later, I go back and check the thing, and he comments, "Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention that." And a lot of the people, well, the reason why no one had noticed for such a long period of time, it was an old mod, was because everyone thought it was a glitch, so, and most of the people that didn't think it was a glitch were the ones that had the full game. Like, the full game, I didn't know there was expansion packs. Now, this caught me off guard, but I still can use some of the TF2 weapons in my own personal experiments, so... Also, Gary's Mod is one of the games I will be streaming today. Yeah, the AC-130 boss was on a map I've streamed before, but it wasn't always there, is what I'm saying. Okay, but I have... And also, Teardown got a detail update, and now Teardown is even more detailed, and it's got even better destruction physics than it already needed. So, say hello to Teardown 2.0 at its finest. beautiful. Like, the guns have gone detail. Look, they look more, like, real. They look like the props people would use in, like, Minecraft mods in real life type crap. That's what it looks like. And I swear, these look like, this looks like real metal. And now that they're doing this, actually adds a lot more potential in Teardown. The fact that someone made a boss mod, an AC-130 you can fight in that other map, means Teardown has even more potential for more bosses, like tanks. Maybe the Rada tank, which was a tank it was going to be, was one idea one of the scientists in World War II had for the Germans. That would be a tank worth having as a boss in Teardown. AC-130 versus the Rada tank. Call me crazy, it would be perfect. Actually, no, the AC-130 would win. Because the AC-130 has a height 150mm gun, which it would just rip the armor and tear down off the tank before it had a chance to fire. A single shot. Well, I mean, it could fire off a few shots, but then the round would just rip armor off immediately. Now, the thing is, the reason why I haven't been streaming on PlayStation is because my PlayStation is kind of... So, I'm having my PS5 do a transfer right now between my PS4 and my PS5, where I can ditch the PS4 and give it to my sister. But the problem is, because of how big my game files are, the transfer could take hours and... Oh, nice. Fight aliens with alien weapons. Oh, hi, welcome to the stream. I'm just talking about how... Well, I was fighting an AC-130. I can go fight it again if you want. It's just that boss is very laggy and hard to hit, so I decided... Well, I mean, I did kill it. But I guess if you want to see it, since you don't... If you don't want to rewind, I can go back and do it. Okay, so this is an old map I played. It has a few... I thought it was just a helicopter map where you fight helicopters. And then the developer all of a sudden added a third phase, which is an AC-130 that actually fires live rounds, which I thought it was just a model. But you have to defeat the other two waves first. The first one is the Russian Pine helicopter. That's the short word for it. Okay, no, I'm gonna use the guided missile. No one wants to see this old one. Come on, where's the guided... No, I don't have it on, do I? Oh, no. No, no. LittleLegoDude, when he forgets to turn on the guided missile, what do? You use the alien rifle. This is totally the right air for this. Yeah, that was a fair fight. Yeah, totally. Okay, the wave 2 is another helicopter. Now, wave 3, I don't know why they added an AC-130. Well, I have an AC-130 I can use myself, but I tried using it to fight the AC-130, but because how high it is, it doesn't really work. And here it comes. Yeah, I said this boss was laggy, so if it starts lagging, don't actually be surprised. Oh, I actually hit it with some of the rounds. Oh. Come on, go down. Why won't it die? No. This must be what every person feels like when they're trying to avoid being hit by an AC-130 in real life. Not even alien technology can beat the AC-130. Dang, why did the British make the AC-130 so over... And no, what? Actually, no, it's a good thing it's overkill. Because without the AC-1... Yeah, that's what I meant by laggy, but... I mean, it's the first time any modders made a boss for teardown. Eat M1 Grant. That was a terrible idea. That was a terrible... And I've ticked it off. Okay. Well, there's the AC-130 I can use, but... Let's see, can I hit it? Imagine it just hits it, rips off. Come on, hit. Hit. Come on. Oh, it actually hit. Oh, he lost his tail. Oh, he's actually... Yeah, this boss isn't really realistic to the real one. I'm pretty sure if I hit it with one more round of a RPG, or maybe... Let's just do that. Oh, nailed it! Nailed his engine. Oh, now that was a beautiful fight. AC-130 versus all of my modded guns. That was a beautiful fight. I think if I can hurry it up, I might be able to grab it. Now, I actually have no... Oh. Now, the problem with this is I have no way to flip it over, so it's kind of stuck like this. Okay, so if you hit it enough times with an explosive object, it will die. Oh, it lost its engine. One of its engines. Let's see the damage. Still has a working gun. I mean, lucky. That. Ooh, look, one of its engines... Oh no, that's the fuel tank for its engine. Sorry if it's flipped over, there's no way to rotate it with the physics gun, and any of the other guns, so it's as good as it gets. Let's see, what are all the whole... Okay, I made a dent in the armor. Tore off its tail. Somehow it still was flying. It was when I shot the engine for this one engine, it just like decided, nope, I'm done. Now, if I really had a way to flip this, I would. But I don't, and I think the only way to do it would be to, like, put it up against a hard object. Nah. Well, that's the AC-130 boss for you. I already killed it. Let's fight it again. Why not? I want to see what hurts it. I tried the missile train on it, and absolutely, it is so hard to hit unless you're using the alien rifle. The alien rifle has a long range, and the alien rifle I have is based off the one you see in the artifact you see in Subnautica, the first Subnautica game. And I'm talking about this one right here. Where the frick is it? Oh wait, no, I skipped it. My bad. Here it is. So if you've played the first game of Subnautica, or you've seen it, you probably know what this is. This was an artifact from Subnautica. It doesn't actually... I think there is a mod in Subnautica that allows you to use this. But someone made it in teardown. Now, I don't... Easy. I mean... Hold a minute. Watch this. How you like those missiles? I was expecting that to go way slower. Now the AC-130 boss, I don't know why this thing is so laggy. That's most of the reason why it's hard to hit, because it's hard to know where it actually is, unless you do that. Watch me rip its head off. Oh, why did teardown all of a sudden start? Yeah, so this isn't... Oh, that's beautiful. Now that's a beautiful sight. The way it died right there, that was beautiful. Now that reminded me from a scene from a movie I saw, a clip of a movie I saw on YouTube, but I forgot the name of the movie, but that is beautiful. Now that... Yeah. Well, I mean, there is one AC-130, it's better than that, but I can't fight it, I can only use it to blow stuff up. I've tried looking for ways to kill the AC-130 you use. It's impossible to kill this one, because you can't switch over weapons. I've even tried targeting it with its own weapons. But see, when I tried to click on it, for some reason it'll just go right through. So, and if I switch it, it'll disappear. So yeah, you can't kill that one. But I'm glad they added a boss, AC-130 as a boss in this, because that just adds a cool detail to this map, and also there's a lot of experiments I am going to be doing. This I don't understand. This isn't realistic at all. Now this thing, if this thing was real and it worked exactly like this, yeah, war, like, the artillery, like, I don't know what the developer of this mod was trying to get here. I don't know, no, there is no vehicle like this, and if there were, pretty sure whoever had one would be able to end a bunch of small wars really quickly. Well, we also have this helicopter, but this one is... I think you're supposed to use this one to fight the AC-130, so yeah. We're going to kill the other two, and then we're going to try and hop in the helicopter and fight the AC-130. I don't know why that helicopter... I feel like they should have added, like, a third one as an enemy helicopter, like, for the AC-130, I didn't mean to say 40. Okay, you hit X when you have this mod, but to start the phase, but... Okay, hold a minute. Please hit. How do you miss that? You know what? I have the power of an AC-130 on my side. No, don't shoot at me! Why did my AC-130 turn on me? Crap. Oh, wait. No, let me use it. Oh, no. Eat lead. My special... Oh, hi, Jetpack Jinky. Welcome to the stream. I'm just fighting enemy helicopters in this physics game called Teardown. Actually, I don't think you've seen me stream this. Or I have streamed it, but I don't think you've seen me stream this. It's basically one of the best physics games with some of the best physics mods as well. And also, this is a attachment rifle, so that's why it's more powerful than the normal ones, because of the attachments I have on it. It's why this gun is so over. Oh, that's the AC-130. No, run. Run. I must get to the, I must get to the helicopter. Come on. Run. Run. You can't defeat American technology. Oh, I'm landing hits. Okay, wait, I need to pull back. Okay, got him in my sights. Have you now? Oh, yeah, this boss is extremely laggy, sorry. Yeah, I can't shoot you if you get higher than it, so that's why it's I probably haven't gone hit yet. Oh, and yeah, the AC-130 lost. Well, snooze, you lose. Oh, I actually, you would think the AC-130 would have won that fight. Well, I mean, if it could aim upwards, it would have won. Okay, just where we can get a good look at it, because this... Okay, so let's look at the damage we did. Since it's still a little bit intact, but if you hit it enough times, its health bar will just cause it to die. Okay, so we kind of destroyed the parts of the engine, put 3 dents in one of its wing. We ripped one through the front hull. The front seat is mostly ruined. There's this big hole in the fuselage. I mean, no surprise there. There's another one down here. A huge hole in the back fuselage in the opening doors. And its back tail is almost completely destroyed, except for this part. Yeah, I think the helicopter had a better chance there, only because it's faster. And the AC-130 has to take time to... Well, also, I would have to be under the AC-130, because it can't aim upwards, so Well, if it had countermeasures, maybe it would have been able to counter that, and if it had the ability to go upwards and downwards, just a little bit each time to avoid stuff, or to get higher to shoot at a target, it would have actually gotten the win there. Okay, well, time to destroy what's left of this model. For some reason, it has the Russian star on it. I don't know why the developer of this put a Russian star on the AC-130. It makes no sense. Because the Russians never actually had an AC-130. And probably never will. Oh, I mean, they have something similar to it. Just less... Well, I mean, it's not as tanky as the original. Oh, and that machine gun you saw is a attachment rifle mod that someone made, and this is my version. So, you can customize the attachments on this, so... Yeah, this is probably one of the strongest rifles you'll ever see in it. Well, strongest assault rifle we'll ever see in teardown. Unless you think of the laser rifle, but that doesn't count. I mean, the most overpowered attachment one. I mean, if you just find a mod where someone makes it to where this rifle just destroys everything in one bullet, then that doesn't count. Because that's basically just a nuke replaced with a bullet. But it still does the same damage. Yeah, that wouldn't count. Actually, I can change the attachments right now. I mean, I would have to find the gun, but I mean... I actually do want to see what some of the other attachments are. Forgot what the name of it is, and also the reason why. And also, I suggest if you get teardown, when you're looking for a good mod, also make sure that it doesn't require any other performance mods or any of that in order to handle, because a lot of people forget to download stuff that makes the mod works, which is and that's why some of these mods end up getting so many bad reviews, because they don't pay, the people that play them don't pay enough attention. So if you ever do, well, teardown's on Steam. It would be cool if it was on more than just Steam, but I mean, you can't be... Wait, options? Okay, I thought there was maybe a way I could customize the AC-130 I use. That would have been perfect. I forgot what it is. Well, I mean, it was a while since I actually customized the weapon, because I was too busy messing around with other ones. Oh, here it is. Customizable weapon. This is it. Well, it says loading, but... Okay, now, I wanna add... Okay, a suppressor you're never gonna need in this. Unless they add, like, stealth mods in that, where you have to do stealth missions. Rangefinder. Nah, this is better. I prefer the grip because that's probably... Oh no, that's much better. Now, I'll go with this one. Yeah, you can also customize the color of the gun a little bit. Oh, fancy. Okay, we're going to put it on realistic mode because overpowered mode allows it to shoot way too fast. Wait, what? Oh my, yes, perfect. The most... Yeah, let's go test our gun. Let's go to one of the other maps. This one is a tank map I'm planning to go to because... Well, it's kind of like one of the other ones, except for it's kind of just like a shooting range that doesn't cause... Well, I mean, the other one's not too laggy unless I destroy one of the buildings. But this one is like one where you can test fire stuff, so... For some reason, when it's on overpowered mode, it can just tear through any object. Okay, let's give it a test. This layer of walls. Let's see how much one bullet goes through. No, it didn't it only penetrated one. Sadly enough. Let's test wood now. Nope, it didn't barely scratch. That's so, if this wasn't on realistic mode, this gun would rip probably through anything in its path. So I mean, it's putting dents in this tank, but that's about it. Oh, and also, that's the AC-130 I can actually use right now. That never gets old. Teardown just never gets boring because, like, you could sit here for hours just, like, blowing stuff up and you wouldn't get bored even if it was the same exact tank. Well, no, you probably would, but I mean... Okay, well, let's test... Okay, I want to test the AC-130. Okay, let's test the 25mm on that armored tank. I mean, it did decent damage. It kind of... Well, I mean, it did open up a hole into its interior. Let's try the 40mm gun. Ooh, now that did a lot of damage. It actually caused the turret to split. It may not look like it took off the turret, but you see how the turret moved a little bit? That's because it actually... So if I push this a little bit... Wait, let me grab something. I should be able... Yeah, the turret is... As you can see, it's a little bit ruined from where it originally was. Now for... Final test, let's see how, if the napalm doesn't really do anything. It sets wood on fire, and that's it. Right, I mean, I guess. Okay, let's see. That one actually decimated almost the entire of what was left of the tank. I mean, it's kind of still intact. I mean, the front is intact a little bit, except for it's a little... Explosion made it rust more than it already was. Now, wait, is that... Oh, it is blood on the tank. I don't know why that... Or maybe it's... No, it's rust. It's not blood. Oh, imagine if it... Now, let's try the 100mm, but versus this tank. Now, the tank... So that's the thing. Nothing beats the 100mm... 105mm round. There's nothing that can beat it. And earlier I said 150mm. I did not mean to say that. That is not even a... Well, I mean, it might be for some vehicles, but, I mean... Okay, now let's get a actually live model that still works versus the AC-130's rounds. Now this is a fresh model, unlike those rusted ones that are part of the map. Okay, well it's... So we're going to start with the same round again, 25mm. I mean, it did decent damage. It didn't make it as far as the other one did on the ep7 over there. Oh, why am I standing close? Nope. I mean, it ripped, kind of actually did a lot of damage there, not too much. Probably still functional. No, nothing beats, nah, not even a fresh tank can beat the 105mm round. Oh, and if you want to see what napalm does, I can use it on this wooden testing range, but before I do, let's have some fun. Hold a minute, I'm switching to the gun. Okay, yeah, let's just... Yeah, so this actually works because the fire doesn't stop spreading unless there's no more wood left, so this could go on all stream if I sat here, but we're not going to do that because that... Oh, I mean, this should be fast because it's not that much wood, and plus there's... So if this was like made out of metal, this would have been a different story. Now, the problem with doing this on huge wooden buildings, if there is a huge one, is that the more fire there is, the more likely your thing is going to lag. And you said things creating a lot. Okay, so we have a bunker over here, so let's try the napalm on this stone bunker. A lot of you are probably thinking, well, it's probably not going to work. But yeah, I want to see, just show... Yeah, so it doesn't really penetrate, unless there's wood on top of it, maybe. It would burn any, like, wooden crates that might be on top. 40mm rips right through, and I did not mean to use that one first. I mean, the 25mm does a decent job. Now time for the big finale for... Now let's try this fresh building over here. I mean, it did... Oh, I did not mean to, well... You can't beat... Yeah, no. There's nothing that can stop the AC-130's main gun from actually ripping through anything it hits. I mean, there is probably one thing, but, I mean... In real life, it wouldn't actually work. Because, well, mostly because in real life, well, I was gonna say maybe a laser shield, it, like, disintegrates any rounds. But in real life, it wouldn't work, because if that was real, in real life, it would just, because it's basically electric magnetic field, it would technically just cause the bomb to set off and probably send a huge shockwave within the electricity, but it's not real, so no one knows. But I mean, in teardown it probably would work, because teardown doesn't always, well, the games don't always cooperate with real life physics or realistic stuff, so I mean, and also a lot of people say teardown has realistic destruction physics. No, the destruction physics in this are kind of like higher than the ones you would see from real life destruction items, and also don't imitate it in real life because you'll get in huge trouble for it. But in teardown, if you want to, teardown's a good way to get it. But the sad thing is that teardown is the only way to run teardown without, well, I mean, if it was on console, it would probably crash. Now, let's go to the turret map, the portal turret. This one is from the game Portal, which I have not.
Uh-oh. Who are you? Good night. Searching. Goodbye.
Okay, that doesn't work. Now I need this. Oh, don't. Oh, it works. And I killed it. I feel bad every time I play Portal and I had to kill one of these things to progress to the next level. I just have the feeling I really just don't want to. It's like the companion cube, basically, to me. I did not mean to hatch. Wait, will this actually work? Oh, that absolutely... Wait, what if I set the C4 on the lowest explosion rate possible, which is 1%? Will that... Actually, that might work. Now let me test this.
Shutting down.
No. It doesn't stop it because it's... Well, because the turret has like a type of explosive powder in it for some reason. The model in Teardown does. So every time anything fire related or explosion happens near it, it'll just cause it to explode. So if I do this,
I don't hate you.
It'll just automatically blow up. But if I use a normal rifle, it'll probably just Well, depending how deep the rifle maybe penetrates, it might. So let me grab the M1 Grant, which I still have that mod on. Actually, I don't think I've turned off any mods ever since I started making modded videos on Teardown when the workshop came to Teardown.
Shutting down.
No, I was wrong. Wait. Wait, what happens if I collapse the building? Why are the turrets in here? I mean, that's not much damage, so I can see why that didn't hurt much.
No hard feeling.
No, it gets absolutely crushed. Rock is still better than machine. Hold a minute. Okay, wait, I have one more test I want to try. This involves...
I don't hate you.
Okay, well, one time I tried to, like, saw off its legs and see if it would just stay alive, but if you saw off one of them, it'll just tip over before you have a chance to get the other, and it'll just deactivate. So if you knock it over without hitting it too hard...
Who are you?
Well, I mean, there's a chance it'll explode.
Shutting down.
Or it'll just stay like this, like the normal turrets. There has been times when I've flipped it over, it just exploded for no reason. But if I re-flip it over, it doesn't activate back, so it's basically stuck in this mode. Oh, this brings back painful memory. I really don't like destroying these things in the Portal game. In this one... Okay, well... Wait, what happens if I use Thor's hammer? Maybe it might power it back up. Hold a minute. Like, I knew that was gonna happen. It was gonna happen, I just... It's just the portal key... I mean... The... turrets, like... My favorite turrets were probably the defective turrets in Portal. Because the defective ones couldn't actually hurt you. So I loved the one part where you would... Well, I didn't get to play Portal 1, I had Portal 2. So I actually had to... Well, I mean... It is on Steam, but I mean... Well, maybe if you guys could, like, comment down below that you want to see Portal, maybe it might be a thing I put on my list. But that one will have to wait because that game still has a high price range. Okay, and also I have another map that involves the train you saw in one of my other streams. But this map actually is a lot better than the original one because this one Yeah, the mod doesn't have tracks, so it's not as realistic. But if I sit here, wait for like, okay, there it is. It looks like it's the same exact one until it goes by and you notice it has way more. Yeah, and also if you hit it in a certain spot, it will flip over, causing the whole cart to go over. But if you hit the wrong spot, it will just keep on going. Well, and there's a lot of experiments I could do with this one as well. But I found out when using this map, the AC-130 spawns a little bit ahead of the track, so I would have to wait even longer for it to go by, but, so if I sit here, like, you can see where the track is. It's kind of invisible to the player, but it's about right there or over here. I don't know why it's invisible. Or I think that's because the developer just, like, put something there, it made it just programmed it to where it works like a track and it's actually not floating. I actually couldn't tell if it was floating or not, so yeah, well, I'm gonna have to wait for it to come by. Oh wait, there it is. Come on, hit it. Yeah, so there's a lot of actually experiments I can do with this. Oh, wait. What happens if I put C4 and wait for it to come by and then detonate it? Hold a minute. I still have C4. I still have it. Yeah, I think that's a good amount. And it didn't stop it. Okay, so that didn't work. And also, I tried actually seeing if the vehicles given in this map are fast enough to keep up with it. But no, they're not. For some reason, the train moves faster than a car, which is not how that should work, because the car is faster, the train is slower. Unless the person driving it is driving slow, then okay, enough with that map. Oh, I forgot about this one. Now this one can get extremely laggy whenever I pull out the physics gun, so I'm gonna have to be careful when pulling out the physics gun. So if I step on this one... Now the cool thing about this one is if I do this, it'll keep on going even though I destroy the rail. Okay, well, it worked when I did it, but, so if it stays up and doesn't actually fall like that, I'm guessing, uh, which, well, I mean, if you don't use a high explosive, it'll just, like, the doorway in the interior of it will just actually catch on to the other rail, so it's like the doorway is actually what's holding it up. But, alright, I used a rifle last time, and also let me just... I don't know if, like, the developer maybe changed this a little bit, but... That was too far away to even make a single bit of air hit that, so I don't even know how that even... But... Oh wait, can you guys hear me? Actually, oh, hi. And also if I read... It sounds like I'm reading your comment, but I don't say the user. That's because sometimes I'm not good at pronouncing users. Yeah, and this is what I mean. So it's like it's still on the track, but, I mean, if this bit... When this bit gets done, it just falls to its doom. And... Yeah, that mod can get extremely laggy, so that's why I'm not going to finish off that other tower completely. This one, I found a few hidden secrets in this one. Well, a few hidden vehicles that are really powerful. Well, I mean, not weapons-wise, but armor-wise in the nuclear factory one. Well, I have to be very careful in this one because there's one area that has a explosive that will really cause the thing to Yeah, yeah, ignore the top stuff. It's one of the mods I have. It's kind of a little bit broken and outdated mod. Okay, I disabled explosions, so I actually didn't give you that option. So if maybe when I shoot at the one thing it causes the explosion, it might not lag, but if it does, then I'll have to restart the thing. Or mostly restart the entire game. Now, let's test to make sure it's not all explosives. Okay, good. It's not all explosions. So that means if I maybe shoot at the one in here, it won't detonate it. So I shot at this thing right here, and that's when the lag kicked on. For some reason, this giant cube in this factory has something to do with why this map gets so laggy. Oh my gosh, I'm right there. Now if I shoot that and it... Now, I'm gonna back up. Because if I'm too close to it, there's a chance that it will lag, and then all of a sudden my game will not function properly. It doesn't seem like it exploded. I'm guessing maybe that's where all the power is stored. But then again, there's this... Well, I mean, there is... And also, I found this. For some reason, yeah, there's... Now, this thing actually has really strong armor. And the reason why is this is one of those trucks that would normally carry ballistic missiles, except for it's been switched out for a cargo thing on the back. That's why the back is not made out. It doesn't have the missiles. Instead, and also someone made this reference over here. Nope, definitely. Just wait, give me a second. For copyright reasons, I have to destroy it because it's against Disney's copyright. This is how you destroy a factory and tear down in the most easiest way possible. Find the most heavy, if you have the physics gun, find the most heaviest thing you can pick up, or find a way to get something that's heavy by removing the support of the structure, and just use it. If it's able to move around, just do this. Ah, now that's beautiful. Oh, hi, welcome to the stream. I'm just destroying this factory right now, and actually having fun actually doing it. Oh, hi, Purple the Animator. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so if I don't say the name of your user, that probably means it's hard for me to pronounce, or I just don't know how to say it properly. Okay, yeah, that's enough of that. I'm going to mess around on one more map, and then I'm probably going to end the stream. Let's go to the Titanic, why not? Shame there's no iceberg. Wait, no, what? Who needs an iceberg when you have C4? Okay, placings. So if you're enjoying the stream, also don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, only if you want to. You don't have to, but if you enjoy my streams and still don't want to hit it, just make sure to hit the notification bell to be notified every time I stream or record. Just a quick reminder. This is Titanic 2. '21 edition. Well, basically it would. Oh my gosh, the AC-130 decimated the deck of the ship. It doesn't even look like the Titanic anymore. It just looks like a vessel to spin a bit. Okay, Oh wait, I forgot about this part of the boat. Hold a minute. Oh, that's weird. Well, I guess I can't see the AC. Normally you would be able to see it, but I'm guessing because how foggy this map is, it's kind of really hard to see it. Wait, it's right. Okay, so if I look up... No, it's not seeable because of all the smoke and stuff. Oh wait, no it is. I saw it for like a second. Now let's look at all the damage I did. Okay, so we shredded a lot of the top deck, penetrated a lot of the rooms. There's a lot of smoke because of all the fire and stuff. This isn't... Alright. Well, I'm surprised how there's peaceful music, even though the boat's been mostly destroyed. Actually, no, that's just a mechanic. It's a part of the boat. The front actually the front kind of held up a little bit, but I mean, this part right here kind of held really good, which surprises me because you think, oh, in one of the rooms, some of the rooms are like falling apart and just falling down there. Mostly because some of the Titanic was made out of wood, was one of the materials, so if it had caught on fire and no one noticed this exact, well, except for the like metal parts, those wouldn't be breaking, but oh, wait. Before I end the stream, I gotta see how strong this part of the, like, thing. Hold a minute. So if I grab the physics gun... And nope, my game does not... I do that. Wait, is the Titanic sinking? Wait, I thought it wasn't sinkable. In this, well, in this it wasn't. But in real life it was. Oh, one of the lifeboat... How did that happen? How did one of the life... Wait. Is this what I... Wait, there's actually a lifeboat. It somehow managed to... Well, I mean, it does have a hole in it, but... How did it manage to... I'm not even gonna ask how it managed to survive all those explosions. I'm not even gonna... Well, if you enjoyed the stream, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. I won't be streaming on PlayStation today because my PlayStation 5 is doing a transfer between my PS4. The reason why I didn't do it before is because I didn't have the storage, but now I do. And when it's done, I'll go back to streaming on PS4. That'll probably be later. Way later, because my files are big. But I will be streaming... some Empire at War and... some Valheim later as well, because I have only did one stream on Valheim. And LittleLegoDude out. Also, don't forget to check out some of the channels in the description. If you want a shout out, I can do a shout out. But I always check the channel to make sure it's not anything inappropriate. It goes against YouTube's rules. If it is, then I won't do a shout out for it. And I always check first, so for those of you think you like, I know none of you have commented would try this, but for those of you that think I might be weak-minded, I really am not. So don't think you can trick me into giving you a shout out and getting myself banned because there's something inappropriate on that. And LittleLegoDude out.